What's the deal? What's the deal? You already know who it is. Your favorite auntie. Don't get on me because I don't got conditioner in my hair. You already know what it is. Let's get into it. So check this out. You know what I'm always saying is you happy to be alive this morning? Because I am. You understand? I am. If you ain't, it sucks for you, baby. Sometimes you better recognize the small wins in your life. Stop worrying about a big one. Because guess what? You don't even realize you make it home every night. Because you know what? Somebody didn't. Yep. Somebody woke up to a phone call this morning. And they loved one ain't make it. But you did. You alive this morning. You up. So whatever's going on in your situation, guess what? Got another day to try to fix it. You know what I'm talking about? And just think about that. Some people ain't that lucky. You at home with them kids that get on their nerves, your man that get on your nerves, but guess what? You at home. That should be the goal. Making it home every night. That's a real goal. That's a gift. You understand? I guarantee you. You know somebody that wish they loved one would have made it home last night. Or just in life. They had to get that phone call and realize they loved one ain't never come home. Some of y'all done got that call. Husbands done passed away. Wives done passed away. You know. Mothers, daughters, grannies. Everybody we love. You know. Understand? Somebody we love go get that call about us one day. That's why you better maximize the day. Stop talking about, oh, I wish I would have. You still could do it. You still here. You better chase your dream. You better chase whatever you want to chase. You got time. You feel me? At least you know you woke up, shit. Put it together. Execute it. Get it done. What's the deal, though? You already know what time it is. It's your favorite auntie Pooh. You know, some of y'all favorite. Damn, my hair tripping. Some of y'all favorite, you know. The rest that don't like me ain't tripping. Thanks for the view. Like, subscribe. You know what I'm talking about? Become a paid member. Got to do it from a phone. I mean, you got to do it from a laptop, computer, or put your phone in desk mode. You feel me? Hit the join button. But anyway, let's get back into the story. Like I said, I finally go to the phone. And he like, hey, look out for my bro. This is about to be a hard ass time. And I'm like, why? Like, what just happened? He was like, they just killed Mike and Henry. We don't know if Henry gonna make it. I'm like, what? I'm like, Henry, Mike, like what? He like, yeah. They was at the skating rink. I'm like, what the fuck? Right? So I hang up the phone. Now the phone is just ringing. I'm answering the phone. It's all type of niggas. By the time I look up, I say in about 30 minutes, it's at least 30 niggas outside. Right? They outside and they crying, they mad. They got liquor like they ready. They in the backyard looking like, I'm talking about lined up. They ready to go. I'm like, oh, right. So I see this girl. I'm looking at her. I'm like, oh, she look familiar. Like, but I don't really know. You know, I can't never put it together. So she speak, I speak to her. I'm like, how you doing? She like, I'm fine, how you doing? Oh, she like, man, that's crazy. I can't believe Mike done. I'm like, man, I can't believe it either. You know what I'm saying? Because it's fucking us up. Like, damn. So, you know, they did their business. Can't really talk too much about that. You know, they in the back, chopping it up, getting ready, do what they do. He bring me in the house. We talking. He like, hey, this the last day here. He like, I need you to take this, put it in the car and take it here. He like, I'm about to grab this shit and give it to the bro. He gonna drop it off to where you at. He like, only him. He like, nobody else. I'm like, okay. So he giving me the rundown. He like, so what's up with you and Shay? Is y'all finna work this out? I'm like, bro, I don't know how I'm feeling about her right now. He like, y'all gonna have to suck this shit up. Cause y'all got to get together. He like, I need you. He like, for real. He like, I need you. He like, I'm not even gonna front like I can do this shit by myself. He like, I'm gonna need you. I'm like, okay. So, I'm getting shit together in the room. We packing it up. I'm in there. And I done broke down crying. And not just because of Mike. I'm just mad. Like, bro, this has been a lot. You know what I'm talking about? Then my phone ring. My cousin called me. She like, is he alright? I'm like, I don't know what's going on. She like, I'm on my way up there. I'm like, okay, let me know. I'm in the room. I'm packing up. And I break down. And I'm crying. You know what I'm saying? I'm crying. As I'm in there crying, I hear somebody knock on the door. It's Shay. She walk in there. She like, you alright? I'm like, I'm good. She like, look, I'm sorry. But me, for some reason, I'm still being a bitch. I'm like, okay. She like, Pooh, stop. She like, you not finna cut me off. She like, I know you too well. She like, all you finna do is cut me off and not talk to me no more. She like, we ain't doing that. She like, we real friends. She like, and I don't know what it is about you. She like, you so stubborn. She like, you not cutting me off. And in my mind, I'm like, yeah, right. Shit. Somebody done told you, bro. Bitch, I ain't forgot the shit you said. Cause I got a mama that always told me, you better watch how a motherfucker argue with you, right? So, I'm still being a bitch. She like, well, we gotta be in the same car. I'm like, no, we don't. She like, you know what, bro, whatever. I'll meet you at the spot. She like, stay mad. He helping me put stuff in the car. He like, you and Shay gotta go in the same car. He said, because I got the homie following y'all, and bro, I can't have him following two cars. Like, it don't make sense, fool. He like, plus y'all got shit on y'all and all that. He like, I need him to be in one car. Alright, fuck it. Me and Shay, we get in the car. I don't really say nothing to her. She like, so we just go ride, not talking. I turn the music up. She turned it down. I turn it back up. She like, oh, you for real, man. I just won't let it go. My feelings is hurt. And I'm a Capricorn. Well, I ain't even gonna say it's because I'm Capricorn. I am how I am. You know, I'm talking about period. So, we on our way to the spot. We finally get there. I go unlock the door. His homeboy pull up maybe like 5 minutes behind us. I pop the trunk. He go take everything in the house. He come back out. He like, he said, Deron said the nigga go come get this car and they go bring something else. I'm like, okay. And then I was like, wait a minute, Deron ain't tell me that. He called me. About 5 minutes later, Deron called me. He like, hey, I'm gonna need that whip, so the homie finna bring you this shit. I'm like, okay. About 30 minutes later, he called me. He like, he outside, go get the key. I go downstairs, I go get the key. He telling me what it is, and he telling me how to open his stash. He like, look, ride with it open. Police come push it up. I'm like, okay. He like, it's about to get real, like, whatever. I'm like, alright, whatever. We sitting there chilling. Shay like, oh, so we just ain't talking. I still ain't saying nothing to him. I go straight in the kitchen, trying to see what is in there for me to cook. Cause I just want to cook and just ignore her. I'm taking stuff out the kitchen to cook. Well, she come in the kitchen like, look, we finna talk. I'm like, talk about what? She like, look, man, I said a bunch of shit cause I was mad. That's it, and that's all. Let it go, fool. She like, we been friends too long. I'm like, you say how you felt. She like, I didn't say how I felt. I said what I said because I was mad. Stop trying to make it seem like it was something else. I'm like, yeah, whatever. She like, you acting like a weirdo. And I ain't feeling it. I said, oh, well, I wasn't feeling you. And the attitude you gave and what you did to me. So now, we talking. I tell her I'm sorry. You know, she tell me she's sorry. But we cool, but it still ain't all the way good. Like, we better, you know. It's a smoother vibe. I say about 12 o'clock that night, they came. He went straight to the room. Told me the clothes he had. He like, hey, boom, bam, them. Oh, okay. I already know what that means. Them bitches going on the grill. Say no more. So, I'm putting everything in the bag. You know what I'm talking about? He go hop in the shower. I can hear him crying in the shower. Ronnie and her go in the room. Get out the shower. I ask him, do you want to eat? He like, nah. He like, they killed my boy. I'm like, man, that's crazy. I'm like, what happened? He like, man, I don't know. They went to the skating rink. I don't know. What happened in the parking lot? Some niggas got into it. It didn't even have nothing to do with them. I'm like, what? He like, man, this shit crazy. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I'm like, how Henry doing? He like, man, I don't know. He like, your cousin up there, though. I'm like, yeah, she called and told me. So we laying there. He laying on my chest. He crying. You know, he hurt. But then he just turned into, like, something else. He like, man, something ain't right. He like, I don't believe the story. I'm like, you don't? He like, nah, something ain't right about this story. I say about an hour later, it probably was like 3:30. He get a phone call. Right? He like, what you whoa. The person on the phone, because I can't hear him like that. But I'm laying next to him so I can hear a little bit, right? He like, nah, nigga, I know. He like, I know. Like, basically tell him he know what happened. He like, I know. He say, I found the bitch. He like, you found her? He like, yeah, nigga, I found her. He like, where she at? He like, nigga, I see her car right here. Right? All I know is that nigga got the fuck up. That nigga went in there and knocked on Ronnie's room door. Ronnie like, what? He like, nigga, they found her. them niggas leave. Don't say shit. Right? But he left so fast, he left his phone. Right? I go through the text message. No, I waited at first. I didn't go right through the phone. I waited. Because I'm like, he finna come back for his phone, right? But then Ronnie called Shay and was like, hey, did Deron leave his phone? Asked Pooh, did he leave his phone in the house? And then Shay was like, Pooh, he left his phone. I was like, tell him, yeah, he left his phone. He was like, tell him, alright, he ain't tripping. I was like, it's right here. I want me to bring it downstairs. And he was like, no. He said, just put it up. I ain't putting up shit. Go through the phone. I go through the message. But really, I don't know. I was just on some creep shit. Like, I never go through phones looking for girl shit. I really was being nosy. Because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, doing some shit I ain't had no business doing. That's exactly what the fuck I was doing. So I'm going through the messages. And I see from his homeboy at the top. That's the one that called him. I looked at the last incoming call. Then I went to their text message. When I went to the text message, he was like, hey, bro, I found the bitch. And then Deron was like, it's like, if you see her, like, hold her. Like, basically telling him, when you find the bitch, hold the bitch. Like, whoa. So all I knew that they was looking for a certain particular bitch. I didn't know who she was, though. So I went in there. I was sitting down watching TV in the living room. Then Shay come in there. We smoking. She like, oh, you don't want to hit my blunt? I'm like, no. She like, girl, stop being fake. We smoking. She like, bitch, what you know? I said, bitch, what you know? She said, bitch, all I know is they was looking for some bitch. She was like, Ronnie said it's some bullshit. They said because the way Mike got shot. And I'm like, yeah. I was saying that's what Deron was kind of saying. Deron was saying he don't believe it. And they was like, yeah, it's something else to the story. Me and Shay looked at each other at the same time. And I said, what if Marcus set them up? Shay said I was thinking the same thing. Like, because we both was like, what if they got set up? And then and we both was like, Marcus. And I said it would make sense. She was like, yeah. I was like, bitch, we gonna have to get out this equation. I said, because even though they know, I said, what Marcus on? You feel me? She like, but you worked with Marcus. Like, you good with Marcus. You know what I'm saying? Like, he know that you ain't, you know. And we both was like, yeah, well. The phone ring again. I don't pick it up right. Text message come through his phone. Text message say, babe, you good? Babe, you good? I click on the message. I ain't give a fuck about none of that. This wasn't no iPhone, so it didn't even matter. I go through the message. I don't give a fuck if he knew it was open or not. Went through the motherfucking messages. She been talking to herself the whole time. The whole time, bitch just been talking to herself. Now, I thought I was gonna find some shit, but I didn't. The bitch just been talking to herself. I'ma keep texting you. You gonna be back. Da 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 da. But something said, go up, son. Go up, son. A bitch like this had to send pictures. I'm scrolling up. There's so many messages. As I'm scrolling up, boom, pussy shot. Okay. This was Android days. Quality wasn't that good, but I mean, you know, she tried. Oh, girl, you barely, you shaving, you got hair bumps. And then they go to the face. Go to the face. So the girl we fought in your phone. Okay. Okay. But then you scroll up some more and you see them like in a little family photo. Like her, a baby, and him. Mm. Yeah, this what we do. This what we do. Oh no, this little one piece of little curtain. Jesus. Like this what we doing? But you need me. Mm. Shay like bitch. What this nigga on? I'm like, I don't know, but we finna find out. So I put his phone on the dresser. About an hour or so later, he come back. He like, hey, same shit with these clothes. But when I look on these clothes, I notice like, oh shit got real. That's all I'm saying, right? He going the wrong. He come out, he like, come here. Shay look at me, I look at her, she was like, pull on, don't. And I'm looking like, girl, please. Bitch, I just made it with you, I'll get it cracking in this motherfucker. You feel me? I go in the room. He like, you wanna talk about it? I'm like, talk about what? He like, clearly I know you bent on my phone. He like, so what you wanna talk about? I was like, nothing, you grown, you can do what you want, you single. He like, I'm single. I'm like, you been single. I'm like, we're not together. I'm like, you do what you want. I looked through the phone being nosy, I saw what I needed to saw. He was like, oh, you saw what you thought you saw. I'm like, no, I saw what I needed to see. He like, so, he like, check this out. I'll tell you right now. I'm like, what? He like, I do got a daughter. I'm like, clearly, I seen the picture. He looked like, what? Yeah, I scrolled all the way up. I seen the little family picture. He like, what you talking about? I'm like, in your phone? He like, man, nah, it ain't. I'm like, look, let's not go there. I like, bro. I know you're going through something right now. I said, and you got a lot going on. You been having your baby mama talk to herself. That's not cool. Shouldn't even do that. I was like, clearly, y'all was in love before I came in the picture. I was like, so, working out with your family, that makes no sense. He like, you is my family. I'm like, no, I'm not. He was like, Pooh, you been here all this time. He like, when you had a period? Oh, damn. He right. So me automatically being stupid, not even realize what he's saying like that. I'm like I said. He like I said, you family. He like, I don't give a fuck about her. He like, I take care of my daughter. He like, that's why that bitch been talking to herself. He like, you went through all the messages. He said, you never questioned yourself to wonder why none of them questions in there had anything to do with my daughter. He like, think about it. Or whatever. You know, nigga got a point. So I'm just like in my feelings. Faking my feelings. I go get in the shower just to get in the shower just on some bullshit, right? So I get in the shower, I'm playing my little music and shit. He coming here like, you just go come get in the shower, ignore me. I'm like, I don't want to talk. He like, I don't give a fuck about you not want to talk. He like, let me tell you something. He like, bitch, you don't run nothing. He like, I let you do what you do because I let you do what you do. He like, but I'm not Shay. I'm not none of them. He like, I'm not none of them bitches you beat up. I'm not none of them bitches that scared of you. I'm like, I don't want no bitch to be scared of me. He like, I know what the fuck you mean. He was like, you know what the fuck I mean. He was like, stop fucking playing with me. He like, a nigga going through something right now. He like, bitch, I'll bash your fucking skull in. He like, I'm not playing with you. He like, I'm not one of them, Pooh. I'm not one of them. I been letting you get away with a gang of shit, bro. He like, you fuck with the ops. I'm like, I don't fuck with your ops, homie. The city small. Nigga, I didn't know who you was when we met. Nigga, it wasn't no ulterior motive. I ain't did nothing scandalous. I ain't did nothing gritty. I ain't did nothing. I'm like, if anything, nigga, you bad luck. He like, how I'm bad luck? I said, ever since I came around you, nigga, my homegirl done got shot. I done almost died. Bitch, I motherfucking had a black eye. I'm like, my homegirl ain't got no motherfucking hair, nigga. I'm like, my cousin, nigga, could be dead. Yeah, you bad motherfucking luck. He was like, you better shut the fuck up. I'm like, I'm not finna shut the fuck up. That nigga grabbed me. Boom. He like, shut the fuck up. I'm in the shower like, fuck. Bitch, that motherfucker just turned me over, put my face all the way in the motherfucking wall, and just got the beating my shit down. I was like, that nigga had his mouth on my hand like, shut the fuck up, shut up. With every stroke, and I promise you, with every motherfucking stroke, I was feeling amazing. I mean, he was like, shut up. I was like, oh. All in the water, bitch, about to, he like, you bet not. Put your leg right here, boy. Oh, it was so much pressure. Then that nigga snatched me out the shower. Nigga, when I say push me to the, I mean pushed. I was like, wait a minute. This is abusive. Hold on. This is past what I'm used to. This is getting a little violent. Like, nigga, I'm wet. I almost slipped and motherfucking slide and busted my motherfucking head. Boy, slow it down. I know I'm talking shit. Goddamn, I shouldn't have said what I said, but slow it down. Let's Bobby Valentino this one. Baby, slow it down. I just want to get to know you. Nigga, but don't knock me down. Nigga, don't do it. Like, hey, sir, alright, my bad. Baby, it got to the bed and it, what? That nigga must have grabbed my motherfucking legs and threw them so high in the air and, killed it from the end of the bed. I'm talking about put some respect on my name. Like, to the point where I'm just like, I can't even. Like, it was so disrespectful. When we was over, that nigga like pushed me, put me in the bed, got in the bed, rolled a blunt, pulled me to him, like lay on my chest here, hit the blunt. That nigga like, now go to sleep. And that's what we did. But baby, this where the shit started hitting the fan. So now it's been about a couple of days. Mike mama didn't call. We find out Henry gonna make it. Right? Henry gonna make it. But his like arm is broke. His arm was broke. It was like the arm, the elbow. Like all this was shattered. You know what I'm saying? So he pulled through. So now Mike mama saying what day the funeral gonna be. And shit like that, and the colors, and she don't want all the hood niggas there. Like, they could be at the repast, but she don't want no shit at the funeral, you know, shit like that. So they going, he telling her basically like, nah, I'm gonna have the homies under control, cause she basically just didn't want them being there, being extra. Like, she know what it is, you know what I'm saying? She don't just want them disrespecting the funeral. So now it's the day of the funeral. We all dressed, we all getting ready. And I mean, they in nice shit. This was like before party buses and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So niggas was doing rentals and doing like limos and shit like that, right? So it's cracking. The funeral go nice. I ain't never seen, I mean, I have seen men cry like that, but I mean, they was genuinely hurt. They was genuinely hurt. And this is why I say men really have a love for each other. They can do each other foul, but I think men just have a different type of understanding with each other. To where I think with some of their homeboys, they give them passes. because they understand them in a different way. And that's just how I'm gonna look at it. Um, but now we at the repass. You know, this when all the homegirls and homeboys come out, and this is when everybody you know anybody used to think was cute in the third grade come out the woodworks. Everybody and their mama come out the woodworks. And baby, now my own girl there, and my people accept her. They cool with her, right? But what I didn't know when I was looking at my homegirl like, she pregnant. And we consoled her at the funeral. I just didn't ever say nothing about it, We wasn't rude to her. We was definitely her friends. So now we at the repass. And I'm looking at this bitch. And I'm like, this is the bitch we fought. Definitely. Oh, it's her. And you're at this repass and doing what simple-minded bitches do. They're low-key picking at my homegirl. Yeah, and this ain't gonna work. So, his mama like, look, she turned around. You better get these bitches up out of here. Because what they not finna do is fuck with her, and she got my motherfucking grandbaby. And she said grandbabies. And I was like, what? Can I find out my old girl pregnant with twins? And she sad. You know what I'm saying? She pregnant. And it's like, what? And when we went, and you saw the pictures of her and him in the obituary, I didn't even know they went that deep far as how they relationship, how it might have seemed comical to us, but it really had grew. Because remind you, this is something that was in a 6-7 month time span. You know what I'm saying? It seemed short day by day, but it was like a week here, a week there, a week there. I might not explain it like that, but it was. So, of course, she got pregnant real fast, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that was still my own girl. Everybody switch up when they think they find love. If you think you gonna stay loyal to just all your single friends and you're married, that's absolutely not true, and you shouldn't even want to. I'm not saying lose yourself, but when you become married, you become one with someone else. Your friends in the street gonna be ratchet and keep doing what they doing. So let it go, But anyway. So Duran go there and tell the bitch like, hey, y'all gonna have to chill out. Y'all have to go because y'all ain't finna be doing all that. So the bitch like, oh, it's whatever. Well, you know how bitches do with the extra shit. So his mom ended up going the fuck up. So now the aunties and the cousins, nigga, the whole funeral, like, nigga, what's happening? Like, y'all can get the fuck on. Whoa. So the bitches go outside. They like, oh, okay. When they realize it's up, they really ain't want no smoke. All that hard shit went out the window, right? While we go outside, about maybe 20 minutes later, somebody walk up and was like, oh, this is my repass, right? It was like, yeah. And then the person just walked away. So about 30, not even 30 minutes, I'll say about 10 minutes later, all you heard